Right back on the trail after that little break back there. Hit the restroom and drink me some water. I mentioned that I brought the smaller pack today. Even though I did bring the smaller pack, looks like somebody did that there. I don't know what they were trying to show somebody or anything like that, but I doubt that just happened by itself. Anyway, what I was saying. The other pack has got stuff in it for 3 days. This one has basically enough in it, basically for an overnighter kind of thing. Shelter, fire, blah, 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 like I told you before. The reason I keep coming back to this trail is it's open. It's got different landscapes going on here. You've got sand right here, which I'm going through now, which changes it up from the hardtack path that I was on before. It does that now and then. And there's a couple little ups and downs through here. But basically, it's a good trail to, for me anyway, to get myself out here, get my blood running, and stuff like that. I'm 54 years old. And September, I'm going to Tennessee for an extended stay. An extended stay to me is a week. But anyway, a couple of things I want to do up there. One of them is do part of the Appalachian Trail. And last time I was up there with some buddies, we packed out and camped, hiked in. And I'll tell you what, that's a workout. Full packs, pretty much all elevation gain from where we were at. And I gotta tell you, I wasn't 54 years old then. And I was glad when we finally got to the area where we were going to camp, because my legs were killing me. Not so much my back, because the pack was packed right and in good shape. But boy, all the elevation gain carrying the pack on my legs was terrible. So I'm going to try to get as much of this in as I can with the various different packs, so that I can try not to have that kind of episode again up there. Do some camping up in a place called Smokemont. It's about, 5 or so miles away from the Cherokee Reservation, North Carolina. And I've camped there before. It's a beautiful campsite, and they've got trails for days up there. So I get in some trail hiking. But I'm gonna be up there before the holiday weekend in September, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to call and reserve a campsite well in advance, or I'm just gonna have to resort to some backcountry, because this place is gonna be packed, especially after everybody's been indoors all this time from the snow. Anyway, I do this stuff for my health. I refuse to get old. That's just the way it is. And this is the kind of stuff out here that I like. Just being out, being with nature. You never know what you're going to see. Last time I was out here, there were 2 big does. and just standing there eating in the meadow, you know, looking at me while I was looking at them, and he just didn't have a care in the world. But it was a beautiful thing to see. Take you guys along with me on this little trail here. Like I said, I'm gonna get 11 miles in today, or whatever this trail offers. I talked to somebody about it, and they told me that it was 5.5 one way from 60 back to 60, and next time I did it, I used my GPS on my app that I have on my phone, and I did it in about the same time, but it was saying it was 4.44 miles. So I guess I'm going to go by that. And 11 miles is not going to be it. It's going to be more, how you doing? More like 9. I guess two round trips. It's going to, or 1 round trip and then turn around and go back again and do it again. Is going to be probably 9 miles, which is good. What did I bring with me to eat today? I brought a couple of Clif Bars. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I want to go a little lighter. So I brought me a couple of Clif Bars. They're pretty tasty. And when I get back home, I'm sure I'll be hungry enough to eat some good lunch. Got half a pot of homemade chicken soup back there, which I'm looking forward to getting into when I get back home. 2 liters of water today instead of the 2 military canteens. I just grabbed 2 liters of bottled water and a couple Clif Bars. Little pond there. It goes under the path. That's the other side. It's warm out today. It's a good thing. They said there was a chance of rain. Skies are blue and open. So a chance of rain, I doubt. Unless it comes in this afternoon. But it is Florida, so next 30 minutes something else could, it could snow or something, I don't know. The weather here changes so much, so quick, that, you never know what's going to happen. What else have I got in my backpack? I have a nice little canal right here. And this runs pretty much the rest of the length of the trail that I'm on. I'm sure there's all kinds of wildlife down in there just waiting for somebody to drop in it. But source of water nonetheless, if that's what had to happen. What else do I have in my pack? Let's talk about that. I got something to keep me warm in case I have to stay the night, God forbid, but you never know what's going to happen. Got a tarp, cordage, fire kit, and the rest of my camera equipment. That's basically it for today. As you can see, if you ended up having to stay out here at night, you wouldn't have to worry too much about firewood, because it's laying everywhere. And water, because there's a source of water right here to my left that, like I said, runs the the length of the rest of the trail. Also various ponds in the middle, stuff like that. But go up on this little knoll here and see what's going on up here. It's getting warmer out, so you got to keep in mind that snakes and other little creatures like to come out, sun themselves. Always got to be aware of that. Nice little area down there. Pretty good little flat spot actually down there. I would say that a good area to camp in. And you would basically, if you got back in there far enough, back in there, and I would say that you could be pretty well hidden if you needed to be. But that's another story, a whole nother scenario. And that's the way it is. Let's keep on going down here. Keep on trucking down the trail. Funny, because the kid that was on that mountain bike is the same one I passed earlier. I'm not saying he made it all the way around and back by me now. He must know cut through, because it wasn't that long ago he went past me. I haven't seen any tracks for bear out here. I'm not saying there aren't any, but if there are, there aren't that many. I've been trying to learn as much as I can about bears. Down here, anyway, a friend of mine told me that even though it gets cold, the bears down here don't hibernate. If that's true, I don't know. But I can tell you that I was camping last year, I think it was, and it was October, and I was at my campsite, and just watching the fire, enjoying the night. Just about to get dark, and I hear something blowing over to my right, snorting, you know, like a buck. And I thought that that's what it was. Come to find out that it was actually a black bear with a single cub, and they were about, no, let's say from here to that fence post right there to my campsite. It was a little bit unnerving, as I do know enough about bears that when they have their children with them, their babies, I said children, but anyway, you understand what I'm saying. They had their babies with them. They're on guard. They're on point, and they can get ferocious about the babies. So I let them have what they were doing for however long they were doing it. I went ahead and did my thing. Got away from them, got in the tent. Horse trail going that way. Blue Blaze, as before. We're still following that. Anyway, yeah. I gave them all the room they needed. And they picked a few things out of the ground, and by the time it got really, really dark, they had went on their way. But yeah, it's a little unnerving when you see one. They look cuddly and fluffy and all that, but it will definitely mess you up. So you got to keep your eyes open. This is some of the little change up I was talking about on the trail here. You can have a couple of little things here to, instead of your feet just working, your feet and your ankles just working one way, they got it changed up for you here a little bit. Now on the way back, I'll be coming up and getting that. What I'm going to do is, I don't have a time limit today, really. It's Sunday, everything's done that needs to be done, and I'm going to sit down and when I get down there, have a snack, drink some water, a couple deep breaths, and then once that's over with, then I'll start on the trail back again. I'll reverse it and be coming the opposite way I'm going now. And that will be the round trip that I'm taking. I'm not going to shut my GPS off, so it's probably going to extend the time a little bit while I'm sitting. I can pause it and then start recording again with the GPS. It just depends on how I feel when I sit back down over there. Anyway, everything's good today. I don't have any feet issues. Like I said, my shoes were too narrow, last pair I had. Not having any feet issues. And I don't know if I'm going as fast as I was the last time or not. I've stopped a couple of times to take pictures, stuff like that. It's not too hot outside. Feels pretty good. I'll get back with you guys in just a little bit.